Camera's rolling. Put duct tape.
You want to mute it?
Because I'm slightly ashamed of this project, and I don't want it to be affiliated too much with the studio.
What?
I don't know.
What's stupid? Like give you a blowjob?
Being yourself. For not putting my faith in somebody who doesn't deserve it. No, my nipple's dead.
Email me.
Yes.
Please and thank you.
Holly or Halls.
You are listening to the Friends with Issues podcast, where no topic is too inappropriate. Strap in and don't be a bitch.
The views and opinions expressed on the Friends with Issues podcast do not reflect that of any felines, whether in captivity, out of captivity, home trained, wild, fornicating,
skinned,
apparently skinned, stuffed. Thank you for tuning in to the Friends with Issues podcast, the Tiger King special. Yeah, exactly.
Stop.
Featuring
Can you please?
Some voiceover stuff from Big Boy Travis and the premenopausal Halls, and I am the rugged debonair vibe. So Halls, you said let's podcast, so podcast, baby.
I don't even want to talk to you right now, to tell you the truth.
Oh.
All right, so listen, let me tell you what happened the other day.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get really graphic here. I'm sure you're not gonna want to hear it. I don't care. Just like I was telling you, I was taking this shit the other day. You're gonna have to hear this, okay?
I don't remember you telling me
that.
Try to
stop, please. Go in the other room, have fun, destroy it. Go. Go get your TV. I love you. Okay.
I just want to make it very clear. Whatever you're telling me, you're telling to our 5 or 6 listeners. So.
But you know me, I don't care. You don't like it, I don't care less. So anyway, most women know that if you take like antibiotics, sometimes you get a yeast infection, okay? It happens, it's life, it sucks, it blows, okay? You didn't know that?
That would explain something. That would explain something crazy that I can't repeat right now. Oh my God. Carry on.
Okay,
no dead air.
Okay, so what happens, right? So I was taking medication, so I had to use some of that medication because I'm like, all right, stuff funky going down there. That's not cool. So anyway, when you put the medication on, not the medication the yeast infection medication, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
When you put it on, it kind of has like a little bit of a burn. Not bad, but like it gets hot.
Right, because it means it's working.
Right. So you do know that my AC had been off for like a week now. I was dealing with. What are you doing? Are you gonna send me a note or something?
No, I'm writing notes. I'm writing show notes, so I know what to put in the description.
I need your full attention because this is I need to see the face.
I'm listening to you.
I'll wait.
All right, carry on. I got it. I'm watching.
You should have done this before. So anyway,
the story you're gonna tell.
Should I wait? I mean, we can put it on pause, can't we?
Huh? Put what on pause?
The show on pause while you do whatever you gotta do. I'm not gonna share my story now. I'm not gonna share it because it's not that important to you.
You know what?
No, I'm good.
I'm inconsiderate. You know what? I'm putting it away. Carry on.
Thank you.
See how I was just moving? Is that a jawbreaker?
Mm-hmm. The fireballs.
But it's a jawbreaker where you can't you have to suck it until it goes all the way down.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't need to break my teeth.
Why would you want a candy?
Okay, shut up. Listen. So if you look down one more time, I swear I'm gonna thunder punch you right in the throat, right here. So anyway, I was without AC.
Thank God we're practicing social distancing.
I still come over. I don't care. So that I didn't have AC for last week, and I've been irritable. I've been just whatever. I haven't slept. I slept 4 hours the other day. So anyway, yesterday, like around 3 o'clock, I think that people came over to fix the AC, right?
Right.
So last night, man, Travis and I slept good, like hardcore sleep, like sleeping like a mummy. You don't move. So of course, my old ass had to get up and pee. I was like, all right, you know what? I forgot to put on the medication. Let me put it on now, because I'm going back to bed. So I go to the bathroom, whatever. I pick up the tube and I put it on and it burns.
Okay.
And it burns. Like I'm looking down there. I'm like, what the? I put mint toothpaste on my vajayjay.
I knew it! I knew that was coming! I knew that was coming! As opposed to just wiping it off?
Well, Jason, like I said, I was sleeping. I woke up, so I was out of it. And when I did it, I was like, wow, this is like a little bit different consistency. Like it was, I was like, but I was, I'm like, I'm whatever. So when I did it, I was just like, I was like shocked. I'm like in my head slowly. I'm like, please tell me that was not fucking toothpaste. And sure enough, I look and it's fucking toothpaste. Sensodyne mint, motherfucker. Sensodyne mint. I fucking was splashing shit. I was fucking trying to rub that stuff off. It was terrible. My dumb self, I had it next to the sink because it's just me. I'm the only person that uses the bathroom. But in my head, I said, all right, well, the guys are coming over for the AC.
Sorry, I'm putting the sound off. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't even hear it. So.
Oh, cool.
So me thinking, I'm like, all right, well, maybe I'm thinking, all right, what about these dudes have to use the bathroom? I don't want them seeing fucking Vagisil sitting on the sink. So I put it away. So in the middle of the night when I woke up, I forgot that I had put it away, but I left my toothpaste out. So I'm just like, oh, that's it. And I used it and it was so bad. But guess what? It stopped itching.
Hey, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised with a little work. You probably should.
I probably burned it.
Yeast down there, no, that yeast down there was probably so confused itself that we're gonna get the hell out of here. We're under attack. I don't know.
Jason, when I mean fire, I was like on the toilet. I was like, what? Like, what is like? It was bad.
Holly had some icebreaker pussy. That's what she had.
It was terrible, man. And then I'm thinking, oh my god, am I gonna have like stuff like sores down there? Like I mean, it burned. Like I probably should have put some AD and D ointment on there.
I know you haven't been touched in like
forever. 3 years. Mm-hmm.
But I mean, is the inside of you that sensitive as opposed to inside your mouth that you can't handle that? I think we gotta get you laid.
No, your vagina is very sensitive. Very sensitive. Yeah. Oh yeah, the skin. It's the skin. I mean, you can beat it up, but the skin is.
It was kind of hot. Like she's like, it's the skin. You can beat it up, but it's the skin. Like, hell.
All right. Anyway, so are you watching The Tiger King?
I am now. It's between you and JJ, and JJ says he mentioned it first, though I have no memory of him ever saying to watch it. Yes, I watched 2 episodes today, which is why I should have been editing instead. And it's I didn't know it was a documentary series. I love documentary series. So and you it's funny because you said I've only seen 2.5 episodes. Holls said, what are you doing? Let's podcast right in the middle of episode 3 for me. So I'm on episode 3. So this is just kind of like my gist, my impression of it. But you made it. I was expecting to have a real slog the first 2 episodes because you kind of downplay. You're like, yeah, you just gotta get past the first 2 episodes. It's kind of just all about the tigers, and after that, it really picks up.
Because I know you. Because if I hype it up after the first episode, you're like. So if I'm like, listen, it's really slow.
I'm sitting here trying to do my web marketing for my other podcast. and I'm kind of just like I can't pay attention. I had to pause the episode. This episode 1, by the way, only in the beginning because I love documentary series. I love them, and I had to pause it because the character that they were focusing on was so, the way they were describing him, I was like, this I need this. I need to watch this. Couldn't pay attention. Had to pause episode 1, 10, 15 minutes into it, just so I could focus on what I was doing on my phone, so I could finish that up because that's time sensitive, so I can watch the show in peace. It had me hooked. It had me hooked. What is his name? What is his name?
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt. Yeah, Joe Dirt. No, Joe. What is his name? What is his name? Johnny Rocket?
No, he's got a weird last name.
Exotic what? Joe Exotic. Yes, Joe Exotic. Joe Exotic is such a character, and you know what is so funny? Spoiler alert: he's gay. I had no idea. I didn't get the gaydar feel from him at first. He just seemed like just a hillbilly. You know what I'm saying? Like a southern dude. I didn't get that at all. I wasn't shocked, but I didn't get that he was gay. That was actually a shocker to me. I was like he's gay? Oh, I just thought he was eccentric, you know. But I did not know there was so many goddamn tigers in America. I didn't know that. I had no idea. I thought, in zoos here or there, but I didn't know that they literally have tiger and lion and these exotic animal farms here where they breed them in this country. No idea. So that part of it also got me, and now I finally get what you said, getting a tiger for $2,000. That's not bad. That means I could buy like two or three tigers per year if I wanted to, just from a tax return alone. That's awesome. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's an interesting thing. So what I'm going to ask you before I get into even referring to it is, how did you hear about it, and why did you bug me about it? No ice.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm thinking, I'm always on Instagram. I'm barely on Facebook, but I'm usually on Instagram.
Right.
And I kept seeing the memes about it. Like,
I see none of these memes.
Because you follow
hot girls that I can't get with.
Yeah, exactly. I follow a bunch of idiots like me. So I'm like, listen, I gotta, and then there's celebrities that are talking about it. So I'm like, all right, I gotta get it. I gotta get on it. I have to. So I couldn't sleep because there was no AC. So it was like 1:00 in the morning, and I stayed up till like 5:30 watching it.
Oh my God. No, I can see why. It's intoxicating. I mean, I'm just like, I'm glad we're podcasting. I'm glad you took the effort. But I'm kind of pissed that you kind of interrupted me halfway through this episode where it's getting.
We can hang up right now. I'm gonna watch it again, Jason.
Really?
I'm gonna watch it again. Yes, because it's a shit show.
That's how I feel about Love Is Blind. It's like I had to watch Love Is Blind again.
You know they got season 2?
Yeah, I heard. I don't know if I saw any casting call. I so want to be on that show.
I haven't seen casting call. I just heard. I think they already did it. Maybe. I don't know.
Sucks. I gotta look for a casting call.
They probably did. They probably used some of the people from the last season. All the people that applied. You know what I mean? Like something like that.
Probably. That's a shame though, because I would obviously do really well on that show. Yeah, I would. Probably get my heart broken, but No,
definitely. Definitely.
Oh, come on. I mean, really? You don't have to agree that hard or that quickly. Shoot.
Well, I mean,
Tiger King is about this guy named
Joe Dirt.
Joe Exotic.
That's not his name, by the way.
What?
He's got a very weird last name. That's not his real last name.
No, it's not his real last name. It's something else. He just got tired of them doing it, and he's a big cat entrepreneur, and he has his own wildlife park, private zoo. He's one of 2 people featured that have their own private. No, 3, 4 people featured that have their own.
They might have not showed some of the other ones yet.
Okay, so all right, so you found it on Instagram. You started watching it. Why did you insist I had to watch it?
Well,
you're breaking your own rules because you made it very clear you refuse to recommend anything to me because I tend to badmouth you about it. So why did this show inspire you to break your rule to recommend it to me, to damn near say, watch this sucker?
Because I know you like shit shows like me, but I knew I could sink you into it. What?
Closet. Listen, I'm better than this, okay? I don't like shit shows. Okay.
Yeah? Who watches 90 Day Fiance?
Who made me watch it?
And who loved it? Who watched Love After Lockup? And loved it. They're shit shows, you like them.
Okay, it's like this. It's kind of like this. I don't watch sports. I don't like sports. But if you invite me to watch sports, I'll watch it with you. I might even get into it. I don't like smut. But if you invite me to watch smut, I might get into watching smut. That's the thing.
Okay, but when you go home, you turn on the TV, do you turn on sports?
No.
Okay, but you've gone home and turned on Love After Lockup.
No, I haven't. I've never watched it without you.
Okay, well, I've left and you've kept watching it.
That is true, because you've been there already. It's like you coming over with wings and pizza. We're watching a basketball game. You leave.
Just admit that you love the shit show. Just admit it. It's okay. There's thousands.
I can't. It's okay, so beneath. It is so beneath me. It's ridiculous.
Why are you still watching the show?
Which one?
I'm not there. I'm not there to force you to watch it. Why are you still watching it?
Oh,
when I rudely interrupted you, why are you watching it?
I'm watching at the behest and the recommendation of both you, out of pure love, respect, and fear, and for my homie to watch the show.
So you damn lying.
What? What are you talking about? I've got
Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
It's all blurry. It's okay. It just blurred all the way out.
It is. It is. I gotta get rid of that blur then.
Yeah, you do.
That background blur. That background blur.
So, anyway,
I never got to use it before.
I figured that I could get you involved when I said it has to do with filming, legal rights over filming. What else did I say to you? Because I know if I told you it's about tigers, you're gonna go, no, I'm not watching anything with tigers.
Pretty much.
I knew you. So when I started seeing what was happening, I was like, oh no, Jason's gotta watch it. He's gotta watch it. He has got to watch it. Because it has to do with legal stuff. Other than just video rights, there's legal stuff and then I'm like, and it involves murder. And I'm like, so I've been
getting into it because for whatever reason lately I've been getting into true crime. I've been watching and listening to a lot of true crime crap on YouTube, whether it be random YouTubers or True Crime Daily or BBC True Crime. I don't know. I just like listening to these crime stories in my ear while I'm doing other things. So when you had mentioned that, I was like, oh, it's got a little true crime in there. So I'll check it out. It's got a lot of it. But no. The first 2 episodes were not boring at all. They set the stage, especially the rivalry between Joe Exotic and this Carol chick who is literally a hypocrite. I couldn't believe it.
She's mental.
Well, I mean, I haven't gone that far yet with the show, but all I know is that she's saying that you're abusing animals, you keep them locked up in cages. She said that a tiger needs 400,000 square acreage or landscape, but she's apparently rescuing these tigers and then putting them in cages.
That's why I said that's why I think she's crazy. Not just a hypocrite, but she's freaking whack.
And she's like, I'm putting them I'm putting them in a safe place so they can die in peace. Die in peace in cages, kind of, if not the same, worse off. And what was really getting me at the end of episode 2 was, I thought, it's just a sanctuary, a wildlife preserve. No, this chick charges admission. People come and they pay money. So she's running a zoo. How are you telling me you're doing anything different? And the sad part is the people that you have working there, they're volunteers. You don't pay them anything, and you have them in this hype. At least the other people in the zoo, they pay them something, not much, but something.
Yeah, but can you hear that?
I don't know. No, not really.
Okay. Well, the other people are convicts, and they have nowhere to go, so they'll take whatever they can get.
True. I'm not saying this. It's best. It's like work. What is it called? Work study? What? Work office? Work release? Call it that if you want. Now I hear it. But I think this lady, I couldn't believe it when they cut to her and her tigers are in cages.
Were you surprised?
I did this. That's what I did. I was like, what is this? I thought it was gonna be a bunch of tigers roaming around a big, vast landscape, maybe with a fence, like a compound, but not them all each in their own cages. It's the same damn thing. That's like saying I'm saving puppies and kittens from the pound so they don't get euthanized. Or no, yeah, so they don't sit from the pound. I'm bringing them to my house, but they're all going into crates. But they're in more peace. What are you talking about? They're still in cages. It's no different, and the cages look downright miserable. Yo, she's a hypocrite.
I don't think I ever saw her. Oh my gosh.
What happened? It's Travis, ladies and gentlemen. What's that?
Pizza roll.
Travis, put them back.
Yeah.
We'll go put them back. I'll give them to you in a little while.
Pizza rolls are disgusting. All right.
All right. Well, you're gonna take a walk with me. So I don't think they ever show her in a tiger cage with any of them. I don't think.
I mean, I would.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they do. I don't think she ever goes in any of those cages like what's his face does. That guy Joe.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like he looks like he loves them, and sure he's profiting from them. But let's be reasonable. Can I? And I don't want to be that guy, but how is he? Loving his tigers but making money off of them any different than a pageant mom, or than a mom or a parent who puts their kid into something that they can profit from, modeling, all that other things. How is that any different? You're not mistreating your kids. You're profiting from existence. And yes, equating children to caged up tigers, it's iffy, but it's the same concept. I'm sure that Joe Exotic and all the others featured consider that these tigers are their kids, their pets. They raise them from their first young. You know what I'm saying? They just like how some people say, my dog and my cat are family. I'll do anything for my dog. They'll do anything for their tiger. So with that being said, I think she's hypocritical. She's a hypocrite.
Well, I think her issue is that he keeps breeding them, and just breeding them and using the puppy, using them and then selling them illegally. But
that's one of her many issues. Her main issue is that she thinks they're being misused and abused, and that they're locked up in cages and whatever, and locked up. When in the end she does the exact same thing. I don't know if she locks them up in cages. And I just got to the part where before she became this sanctuary person, she was doing the same thing with her first husband that mysteriously disappeared. He was a collector, and they were breeding, and they were buying. You know what I'm saying? These pets, these bobcats, these other exotic creatures. She was doing the same thing.
Did they get on the part where they said that she murdered him?
Well, I mean, they're talking about it, about how they think that this is, and of course, spoilers for the first 2.5 episodes, where he disappeared, or where they think that he had filed a restraining order against her, but they wouldn't grant it. And how too loud, House.
I'm taking him in the room. Go on, here, take this.
What was I saying?
Go on.
Well, yeah, they alluded to it. I know that the guy's first husband, first wife, is pretty sure that she killed him. But here's the funny thing about it. She told the story of how he left her, and said he's leaving her for this woman, and how she's an angel. And she's like, listen, she's an angel, but she's an angel from hell, and you'll see one day. And I found that to be the creepiest thing. And she said that in the end.
Come on. Corona.
Who? Where?
Go, come on, get up. I'm sorry. I got a kid. I got to take care of him.
I didn't
Ain't
say
nobody
anything.
else going to. Oh, shit. What did I just do?
I don't apologize to me. Apologize to our listeners.
Oh, fuck them. They're hot.
Fair point.
It's hot, okay? All right. Let me go in here. Okay, go on. Continue.
You could just narrate what you were doing to the people. You say, I just gave my son Travis some microwave pizza
How about I
rolls.
tell their damn business? How about that?
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Do you want some chicken wings? I got some chicken wings from Flanagan's today, and I don't like them.
Like chicken wings to bake, or chicken wings or fast food?
Flanagan's. I went to Flanagan's and got chicken wings.
Okay, so it's fast food. So how are you gonna get it to me? You haven't even.
Flanagan's is fast food.
What is Flanagan's? Oh, Flanagan's is
the restaurant. Flanagan's.
That's fast. Okay, yeah, that's food. So yeah, no, you're not gonna. When are you gonna bring it to me? Yeah,
I'm gonna see you tomorrow morning. Remember?
You're gonna what?
See you tomorrow morning.
Where?
At work. I'm gonna come and get a mask and gloves so I can go to my doctor's appointment.
Oh, you're coming to what? To my place of business?
Mm-hmm.
But I brought them here to work at home.
Well, you probably got like 30 at work. I'm coming by.
Okay, well, I want to bring the ones from home because they're locking them down. Like right now, I have a box, and anybody that takes one has to sign it out. Legit, they have to sign it out.
Birthday, because I'm gonna come by.
So I have to bring you the ones that I have here and take it with me. You gotta remind me. Shoot me a text. No, don't. Yeah, no. After we're done, this is not podcast related. Anyway, so what do you think?
I just need to. That bitch killed him. She fucking killed him. He's fucking. Trust me. She laughs. I understand that when people get uncomfortable, they laugh. So some people do. She laughs. If you wait till you see the whole thing, she laughs at everything. Everything is funny to her.
Well, it's called. You ever heard the phrase "duper's delight"? It's a term that where sociopaths or pathological liars, they'll laugh because they can't help it, because they know they're duping you, they're lying to you, and that they're getting one on over you, and they can't help but smile and laugh. It's a thing. It's called duper's delight. By duping you, they can't help but laugh about it right to your face.
And that's why I believe. But let me tell you, I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but there's multiple people that are opening the investigation again because of this documentary. They are yes. I'll show you. Yeah, there's this one guy from Big Brother, Derek. He was one of the winners. He's a New York detective. Well, he went undercover. Anyway, love this guy. I just read that he is opening up the investigation, and he's not the only one. So I don't know the other people. I don't know who they are, but she's gonna get fucked. Excuse my language, but she is.
Well, she did it to herself. She appeared in this documentary, so.
But it's 20 years. I mean, if you get away with it, then you know what I mean. You're gonna think 20 years later they're not gonna find anything.
True. But I wouldn't.
Probably know if he. What did they say that he's under that? Did they say where he was under?
They said he may be under the septic tank, or that she fed him to the tigers, or that she ground him up in the meat grinder.
I mean, the smartest. What I would do is feed him to the tigers. You're gonna find nothing. Especially 20 years later, you're not gonna find anything. And that dude wasn't gonna leave his money. He obviously loved his money. He's not gonna up and just leave.
Exactly. He doesn't care. But she claimed he was having the beginnings of Alzheimer's, and that maybe he walked off and got lost.
He's the only one. She's the only one that said it. No one else said it.
True. It's true.
She drove me nuts. I hated her podcast. She's like, "Hi guys, I'm like, oh, I want to freaking just stick forks in my ears when she talks, when she's on her little website thing. Mm-hmm. Hi, here we're feeding that. I'm like, her voice annoys me. It's all fake. I can't stand it. Yeah, I hated it. Anyway.
She kind of reminds me of you, you know? If you were raised differently, you know.
What did I ever do to you?
You're interrupting me watching Tiger King. But
but you don't like this stuff though. You don't like it. You don't
like
smut.
I don't consider this smut though. This is true crime. This is a true crime documentary. It's different.
But this was just supposed to be about tigers being sold illegally. I mean, we were talking about the tigers, and all of a sudden it's like we're over here now. We're not even talking about the tigers anymore. We're talking about who murdered what, when, where. Forget about the tigers.
That's what you call narrative evolution, man. That's when you allow the story.
No, but that's why the guy said in the beginning, basically, he goes, "I don't know what fucking wormhole I just went down to." Like that wasn't the story.
Yeah.
Like he was doing this, and all of a sudden he's like, she murdered her who? What? Oh no.
Yep. I love that. I love that when creatives aren't rigid to what it is, and you allow it to transform into what it becomes. Like, I love it. I love it. Absolutely. Why are you doing that? It's good. I look forward to seeing the rest of it. I want to see how this narrative plays out. How many episodes is it? 8? Tell me it's 8. 6?
6 or 7, I think.
Oh, good. So I've got like 4 more hours to go. So I'm excited because I'm hooked. It seems interesting. I'm dying to know why Joe Exotic is in jail. So I can't wait for that to come up why that's going on. I know they're alluding to some kind of hiring a hitman thing. But the war between Joe Exotic and this Carol hypocrite, brilliant. I friggin' love it. You know, I mean, when you talk about mortal enemies, nemesises, beautiful. I love stuff like that.
But she's not. She's doing more like legal stuff. I think coming after him, he is like legit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to stab you in the eyes and rip your head off and shit down your throat. Like,
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, but those are all words.
Can you do
What?
that? Do stuff like that. Literally tell someone, I am going to shoot you. Like, I don't think you can.
No, because that's I don't know if that's harassment. It's something, but you can be charged for that. You can be charged for that for something. I forget what it's called. I don't know if it's harassment, but I mean, like I know that like this DJ went on air saying what he was gonna do to another person's like wife and kids, and he just said it on the air, but he got arrested just for the words, not for any actions. Yeah, you can't do that crap anymore. I'm pretty sure, especially if she presses charges or something. You know.
I don't know if she does or not. I don't think she does because she killed her husband. So.
Well, yeah, she killed her husband.
Everybody, I'm gonna start sending you now that you're watching it. I'm gonna wait till after you're done. I'm gonna send you all the memes. There was actually what the hell? This thing is damn. I can't get it off of me. It's stuck.
I mean, and imagine you're putting that into your body. I want to make that very clear. Into that lovely temple of yours, you're putting that crap into it.
Anyway.
Oh no! Oh God! No, stop! Oh! I even bit my lip. I bit my lip because you stupidity. Oh! You know I hate that crunching, especially makes my teeth feel weird.
Not my fault. What was I gonna say? Damn it! I was gonna say something about the show.
What was it about?
There's you know how I'm like all up into TikTok these days, and I'm like addicted to it.
Yeah, I know. You said you keep sending me crap instead of letting me get on it myself. But carry on.
You listen.
Let me explain to you guys, listeners. Okay, she's on TikTok, and I get 20 to 30 videos a day from TikTok, funny things, and about 90% of them make me laugh. The other 10% are stupid. But the fact is, she says I can't go on TikTok because we have plans for the future. But then she sends me 20 to 30 videos a day.
But at least I weed the bad ones out. I'm sending you 90% good ones.
And I'm talking about 5 to 6 at a time. She'll send me any given hour. And I can't catch up. And I try and catch up whenever I can. Because I know if I don't, she's like, "What did you watch any of them? Are you even laughing at them? Do you really care? I'm going to stop sending it to you."
I do the same thing to Kayla. So don't think you're special, okay?
You're lucky we're podcasting because that was a real hang up on you moment. But,
oh, you don't think I wanted to hang up on you like 6 times already?
I know. So before we wrap this up, what can you tell me and those like me watching Tiger King to expect in the latter half? You know, not spoilers, but like give me your impression of the latter half of this documentary series and why do you recommend it?
Because it's because I'm motherfucker. I can think, okay. No dead air, Jason. No dead air. Anyway, it's just a shit show. It's a shit show. You don't know what's gonna happen. Anyway, it is a shit show, and it is crazy, and it's like almost like a soap opera. And then there's like new characters that come in every episode. You're like, yeah, and they're all sketchy motherfuckers. Ain't no one normal. You know what? There's one. I'm gonna say something. There's one normal person.
I think the reality TV producer is a normal guy. The little old guy who's the reality TV producer.
The one that's smoking with the hat on?
Yeah.
Did you see his teeth?
Okay, I'll go back and watch. What does your teeth have to be normal or not?
Well, usually people that do some hardcore drugs and shit.
No.
Actually, no, he's
the old producer guy, the one who's producing the stuff for Joe's Sensation.
So, but he's barely on there.
No, he's not. He popped up many times.
Well, he disappears. They probably killed him too. He doesn't disappear, but I think because it gets so you don't even have to see my face anymore. But I don't even. I think I see him at the very end again. I don't remember even seeing him.
Okay.
But there's another dude that's in there. I can't say what he does because it'll give away another spoiler.
Okay.
But he's I don't know when he shows up. He seems like the only normal one. The only normal one. And he's only for a little while, but he seems like he's the only one that has his like.
You don't think? But what about his lawyer? You don't think the lawyer is normal? He's a little eccentric, but he seems normal to me. He's kind of like a no nonsense guy.
Lawyer.
The lawyer that's in it. The lawyer for Joe Exotic. He's got a lawyer guy.
Is he in there a lot?
In the beginning, yeah. He's a feisty lawyer.
No, I'm talking about like the characters. The lawyer is not a character. He's just some.
Okay, he's not a character.
I'm talking about like characters that are telling the story that are. Oh, the little fat lawyer.
Yeah.
I just remember because whatever. Nah, he's sketchy too. He knows what's going on.
I know.
He knows. But there's another guy. When he first comes on, boy, even Kayla said she started cracking up when he came on because it was weird. We'll talk about it later. I don't want to do any more spoilers.
Okay, we're gonna do a follow up when I finish the series of full
review.
Literally,
the world is watching this. The world, like, and especially now everybody's in quarantine. Everyone
Netflix is on a roll, man. With The Witcher and Love Is Blind, they're back out there, man. Everybody's talking about it. I mean, the last thing anybody else talked about was The Mandalorian, and that was like over and done with. So Netflix is hitting coming, man. They're hitting hard. So, all right. Well, I mean, I recommend it, guys. It's a true crime documentary series. It's about tigers. It's about death. It's about the cult.
Not death. It's about murder.
It's about murder. It's about believe it or not, the cult life that surround these private parks, which is in its own. I mean, I haven't even gotten into it. The reason why I didn't talk about it is because I want to see where those stories go. Because the other guy that was featured, at least in the beginning, I don't know how much more he's featured. The other park guy, I think he is a piece of shit. Oh my god. Okay, in the beginning, they're only talking about Carol, Joe Exotic, and the other guy who's Joe Exotic's like mentor.
And he has the blonde hair, the one it's got to be the blonde hair, but it's like
the blonde hair guy.
Older.
Yeah.
Fat, and he has young hot chicks.
Yeah, like sexy young hot chicks. Yeah, I think he is a piece of shit. Every time he spoke, he's full of it.
It'll wait till they visit his park and get into his story.
Oh God, I don't like him at all.
It's so funny. You send me that text and it says Carol's a hypocrite. I'm like, the fuck is Carol? I'm like, who? Is this for me? And then I'm like, oh, you're watching it. Oh my God! I freaked out.
I have to. All right. Well, let's wrap it up. Final thoughts.
Are you gonna finish watching it?
I'm going back. That's the reason why this is only gonna be like 30 minutes because I want to go back and watch it.
Okay, so I need you to text me each episode, or when something goes down, I need a text message, please. I need like a play-by-play.
I shall. And of course, for you listeners, if you're watching Tiger Camp, please email us at friendswithissues@gmail.com. Yeah. And don't forget, now we're back rolling, so you can tweet us at FIssues. That's at FIssues. That's
I was like FIssues.
Yeah, FISSUEZ. There you go. Sorry. And then, of course, our Instagram. And I have now access to both the Twitter and the Facebook now, and the Instagram. No, this is on Facebook. Sorry, the Instagram and the Twitter. So I'll be posting stuff now because Holls sucks. So that's friends_with_issues. That's our Instagram. That's where you can find all our random memes, all our random our video promos, our previews. Check it out. We're back rolling. Hopefully Holls will keep this up and we'll have an episode a week or every other week at the very least, and it'll be fun. And as soon as I'm done with Tiger King, we will come back to this and do a full and proper breakdown of the series to discuss how it's great to watch people's lives that are worse off than ours, especially Holls. All right, well, I'm ViBE.
And I'm Holls.
And remember, listen to everything, but believe only what you can prove.
No.
Got something to say? Email friendswithissues@gmail.com. This is an audio production of Vibe Revelation Studios, the cure for your common day. VibeRevStudios.com.